Hey everybody, Captain Phil here. Just want to take a couple minutes and talk a little bit about the finer points of soft plastics for walleyes, jigs and soft plastics. I'm basically going to break it down into three categories, leaving the best for last. In my opinion, the one that we've been having the most luck on. Anyway, to start it out, paddle tails, swim baits, really popular. I really like them in current. In the river, and I like them post-spawn for big females and again in the fall. But we're basically casting them out, reeling them in. You can jig these, but the resistance of that tail, it gives it a pretty slow rise and fall. Not a big triggering bait. This is for when we're hunting for bigger bites, when we're covering water. This is a great search bait, particularly for bigger fish like post-spawn females over rocks, over weed beds, when they're willing to come up and grab it. So that's the paddle tails. Good option for bigger bites. Not my favorite for numbers of keeper size fish when we really want to put fish in the boat on guide trips. Probably my second option. Anyway, the second category would be curly tails, pretty classic. Here's one from Bee Fish and Tackle. Here's a power grub. I love these again in current. You let it swing down. There's some great looking action in the water. I do carry these. I carry all three kinds in my boat. Probably, again, not my favorite for numbers of fish, but a good tool to have on board your boat is the curly tail plastic. Last but not least, my most productive style of soft plastic would be a Minnow Tail. This is a Northland Impulse minnow. It's got a little forked tail. I've really been digging these Manta tails. It's a VMC Coastal series, but basically you can see that's got no resistance after the head, no water resistance. So this is basically falling the fastest, and lift fall, and depending on the head you have, it'll do different things, up, down, left, right. But basically this is attacking the strike zone the most out of the three categories. The slow fall looks really great in the water, but if you want to trigger strikes from walleyes, try going to a straight tail, a minnow tail, popping that. It seems to really attack. It'll go in and out of their strike zone several times, attacks the strike zone, and triggers bites. We put tons of 15 to 20 inch walleyes and bigger ones in the boat with that, and it's just a great option from opener all the way through summer. So this one's got little green back and silver white belly. This is going to be the one that we try first on opener out here in the clear water this year. Quickly, I'm going to mention one more. That's the three categories: paddle tails, curly tails, and then a straighter minnow tail. The minnow tail gets the nod for me most of the time. Quickly, I'm going to mention one other thing. Played around a little bit with these Ned rigs from the bass world last year. Last couple years, been fishing them for smallmouth. Kind of sits on the bottom. We move it along. We've had some banner days fishing Ned rigs and catching walleyes. So I might be doing a Ned rig walleye video sometime in the future here too. So if you like the video, hit like, hit subscribe, and that'll tell me maybe I try to do some more here this summer when time allows. Anyway, that's soft plastics for walleyes. I'm Captain Phil. Cheers and hook sets.